This one's on a bit different note than the other one, the last video I made. So today I was, looking through my stuff, I got a nifty little toy from one of my co-workers. Show you right quick. Nifty Dremel Multi-Pro. I'm usually not a big power tool person, but that thing's amazing. I haven't cleaned all my pipes with it today. It's got all sorts of little lovely doodads on it. On the same note, I have a cheap pipe that I've had laying around, I haven't smoked it because I hadn't smoked it in a while because the draw was horrible and the seal on the stem wasn't that great. Still isn't, but I got it to probably won't be able to see much on this picture, but down in the bowl there were 3 tiny little holes that the smoke would go through, which it didn't. So just a cheap $6 pipe that I picked up at one of the local liquor words need them. It's a cheap little pipe I picked up at one of the local liquor stores. And it smoked fairly well the first few times I had it, but then it's got a metal bowl that's attached with a screw, and the screw is stripped and kind of stuck in there, so I can't take it apart and clean it properly. Last bit of this bowl doesn't want to stay lit. Yeah, I got that little pipe, but the holes in the bottom of the bowl weren't big enough. Well, they were when it actually smoked properly for all of a few days. So I took it on myself, fired up that little nifty tool, and cut away the holes in the bottom of the bowl so they would be a bit bigger to give it better draw and a little bit make it, oh bloody hell, I lost my words again. But yeah, I made the holes I cut the holes in the bottom of the bowl so they'd be a bit bigger so the smoke and air would flow through a bit easier. And I have to say that I smoked it earlier and it actually smoked decently. And it still isn't an amazing smoke but it's got a really, the bowl's really tiny, so it's good for like a quick pipe, like when I really don't feel like smoking, but I still want to pipe anyway. But yeah, I drilled the holes, made them bigger, and it smokes a whole hell of a lot better than it did. And I used it to kind of clean out the bowls of some of my other pipes, kind of get the cake down a bit to more reasonable levels. Anywho, peace.